Welcome to JACT Ventures and our 2024 Idaho Backcountry Discovery Route series.
Right in our 2022 Harley Pan America Specials, fully loaded.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Go do it.
First time riding in sand.
Taking a break at Anderson Reservoir. Nice little pull out to the restroom. Boat launch. Gorgeous. What do you think so far?
Oh, this was a great ride today. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm still enjoying it. It's a little dusty. I'm gonna wipe off my.
We're gonna end at Trinity Lakes. Lunch in
Gatorade.
Pine, Idaho, on our way to Trinity Lakes.
Got to grab our dinner here and we gassed up. And so we're almost at the end of day 2 of the BDR.
It's starting to warm up. We want to get to the lake so we can jump in. The gate closed. Huh? Yeah, the gate's closed. Well, that sucks. This is where we're camping tonight, outside of Pine, Idaho, going 104 miles. Get this stuff set up. Yep, no motorized vehicles. This is where we're going to camp tonight, on top of a mountain.
Day number 2 of our BDR ride.
Yep. Started off in Glenns Ferry, gassed up, and took off for a little bit more riding in desert area.
More sand today. So yesterday I was excited that I thought I got through all the sand, and no.
Yeah, a lot more sand.
I got a lot of sand experience now.
Yeah.
I did all right.
It was cool though. We ride through desert, and then you start to climb, start seeing trees, and then we got into some real-time ranching area. We actually saw a guy out on a horse herding a herd of cattle through the basin. It was really cool looking.
And then we ended up being in a herd of cattle.
Yeah.
As we
and
were
they didn't
going
want
up
to
the
get out
road.
of our way. They just wanted to run in front of us.
Yeah, that lasted, I don't know, a good 10 minutes maybe of just trying to get through those cows.
Yeah.
They made me nervous.
Yeah,
there's a couple big bulls.
Mama cows and baby calves, and yeah, there was a big bull. He just kind of stood there and looked at us.
But it was fun. I enjoyed that.
Got into Pine, Idaho, gassed up there, got a sandwich for lunch and some groceries, some sausages for tonight, and took off out of there. And the plan was to go to Trinity Lakes and rode all the way up the mountain to there and got to it was the road to Trinity Lakes, and the gate was closed.
Today's July 9th, and the gate opens on July 15th, so we're a week early.
Yeah, so we turned around and looked on the map and found Elk Spring Campground. It's a turnaround
Yeah.
road with a fire pit and a dried up spring. So that's not bad. Works out.
We have our privacy.
Yeah, beautiful views on both sides.
Oh, speaking of beautiful views, we went over the Anderson Dam Reservoir.
Yeah.
It was cool riding over the dam. That dam was built in 1950. It's a earth rock fill dam. And in 1950, it was the biggest in the world.
Yeah, it's a huge reservoir.
Oh my gosh. And
that just went forever.
The road going all the way around.
Yeah, so you cross over the reservoir, then the road just winds along the side of the reservoir. Get all the way to the end of the reservoir, and then you come back the other side, and you start winding the rest of the way. And that's how you actually get to Pine, is the end of that road.
That water looked so nice.
Yeah. And then coming up, there was a few rocky spots, not too bad, a rutted out area. I got stuck in one of the ruts and dropped down in it and was able to get out of it. And Kara did awesome.
Well, you're scouting it out for me. When he gets stuck in a rut, he's like, okay, you better stay right.
Yeah.
So that's a big help.
At camp, we got the tent set up and we're relaxing, and
we'll finish section 2 tomorrow and probably get into a little bit of section 3.
Yep.
So let's go do it.
Go do it.
Got camp broke. It's Wednesday morning. I'm feeling a little nervous. I think it's just the unknown ahead of me, and ready to get the day started.
Here we are.
Deadwood Reservoir.
Deadwood Reservoir, 40 miles north of Lowman. We started where we camped last night.
Elk Springs.
Elk Springs campground, which wasn't really a campground, it was just a turnaround basically.
That was in section 2.
Yeah, it was north of Trinity Lakes a little bit, and then
it was up on a mountain. Oh, I actually really enjoyed that morning ride because it was 72 degrees. And that was perfect.
Yep, it was pretty much all downhill. Some ruddy areas, but not too bad. Sandy, ruddy.
It was a challenge for me, not for him, but I made it through.
And then we got down to the bottom, and we had to take a detour because they said the road was closed straight ahead. We weren't positive. We ran into a guy came up behind us, and we stopped, talked to him. He was from New York, solo.
Yeah. And he said he was taking a left.
Yeah, so we all took a left and went down, and then took another right and went up. And this road just climbs.
Is that Barber Road?
Barber Road, yeah, straight up, switchbacks. Sandy, so we got up to the top of that and then started working our way over.
And then it warmed up. Oh my God, it was 100 degrees.
Yeah.
But by the time we hit Lowman.
Yeah, 110, 115 in some spots. Bikes were running about 220, 226.
230 for me, 235.
And then we had our first, we got to a point where there was the road blocked and it said road closed, but it was an old road closure. And I had seen it online that it was a culvert that washed out. So it was a washout. So we went through that road closure and came to the washout. And we did our first water crossing. So that was kind of exciting. I thought I punctured my radiator on my bike as I went down, and I heard the skid plate hit and got across the water, got up on top, and all this water was running out from underneath, and I thought it was radiator. Well, it was just the water from the creek that was up into the skid plate that was running out.
Yeah, because I don't know what you do if you...
I was panicking. I thought I ruptured my radiator, but didn't have any issues. And so we made it across that, and then continued on. And our target goal was Deadwood Reservoir, that's where we're at tonight. So we made it.
Pulled in about 5 o'clock or 6? 6 o'clock.
About 6 o'clock. We came over the top and saw the water way up on top.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. And
that was the first thing we did when we found our camp.
Yeah. Tore everything off, put our suits on, and jumped in the water. Got our tent set up on the beach. And
we're gonna cook some dinner.
Go to bed, and get up tomorrow and go to Yellow Pine.
Go do it.